Alright, 3 more minutes and then we'll just go ahead and get started. Alright, we will go ahead and get started. The green dragon, very upset at Sir Bramble, and highly surprised that Delphi is still breathing air. And not particularly fond of having the griffin there either. Let's see. What's he gonna do first? He's gonna breathe. This will be Constitution saving throws for the Griffin, Delphi, and Sir Bramble. Okay, Sir Bramble. Passes.
Does the griffin pass?
Griffin does not pass. Unless you can give him advantage in some way.
I can cast Warding Flare as a reaction, I think? I don't know that necessarily works. Allow me to check. Or that might also be my other character.
Delphi. Oh, she has no bonuses. Delphi also failed to pass. The good news is she is not dead. But she is down. Okay. Double check her. Make sure she doesn't have any reactions. Interesting. She has no reactions. Okay. Okay. All right. That is going to be the dragon's turn. Delphi will have to make a death save. Failure. Okay. Thorville, it's your turn. Delphi is down. Is the griffin down?
How much damage was it?
56, I think. 52.
52. No, but close.
Okay. So, Feywild, what are you doing?
Yeah. Can I use secret flame cantrip?
Yes.
That's just a second.
Okay. The dragon saves.
Can you repeat?
The dragon made its saving throw. It got a 17.
Then it fails. Am I think I read this wrong. Just a second.
Okay.
Yeah, it's succeeded. I can't. I don't know what now.
You can move, and if you have a bonus action, you can do a bonus action.
Huh. Who do you say has the less health? Daphne or Sir Bramble?
Oh, Delphi is at 0 hit points right now.
Oh. I thought I could use how it's called lay on hands.
Yeah.
to help
Yes, you can use lay
as
on
a
hands.
bonus action.
Yeah. You should be able to.
Yeah. And I'll just a second. I'll move to them and use lay on hands 5 points to each, and I will keep 5 for 10 for later after the battle. Is
Okay.
that okay?
Don't you have 15?
Huh? I have 20.
Oh, okay.
I had 15, but I think I got 5 more after the level up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Double check, make sure your character sheet's level 4.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Oh, yes, it is. Yeah.
Okay, so Delphi has
5.
5 hit points. She will appreciate that. The elk does nothing. Stout, what are you doing?
Okay. So Delphine's being held, right?
Yes. Delphi currently has 5 hit points.
Okay, that's not a
So
lot.
Sir Bramble.
Oh yeah, Sir. What is Sir Bramble?
Sir Bramble is a fighter.
Sir,
Okay.
Delphi is a warlock.
Okay. You know what? I think I'm gonna. Yeah, I think I'm gonna heal Sir Bramble just because he is significantly more useful in this fight.
Okay.
Up. Character sheet. Right. It's a bit better than that.
Hmm.
I'm gonna use healing word. They're rolling or
It's just being really slow today.
ah.
There it is. Okay. Sir Bramble is appreciative of that.
And
Do you
I'm
know
also
the 5 hit points from
Yes, I know. So he's
okay.
yeah, he's up 12.
and I'm also gonna give him some bardic inspiration.
Okay, so he gets a D6. Is it on the attack or on the damage?
On the attack, not the damage.
Okay. That's cool. He will take that. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. It is the griffin's turn.
Okay, so he will obviously attack the dragon.
Okay.
And he has not been bardically inspired, so he's just going to be regular.
Sure.
If I click this, what happens? Does it just say multi-attack?
Yes.
Okay, just wanted to check if there was a shortcut that I was missing.
That's a hit. Nice.
Alright. And then claws.
That is unfortunately a miss.
Damn. That's too bad. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
And that will be his turn, probably.
Okay.
Because I don't want to risk an opportunity attack by moving away.
He can disengage and move away.
Is that like a bonus action?
Oh, I'm sorry. No, he cannot. He made his attack. Disengage is an action.
Right, I know. That's why I wanted to clarify. Cause he
yeah.
already made an attack. So.
Aver, you're up.
Yes. Earthbind on Dragon, DC 13, Strength.
The dragon got a 16. Oh, wait,
saves.
no, hang on. Yeah, the dragon got a 16.
Okay. Okay, so I guess it won't be bound then.
Anything else?
I don't have any bonus actions. I will move. over here for a clearer shot.
Okay.
And I think that's it.
Okay. Doc, you're up.
Okay. I would like to use Sorry, also, does Aver still have his ring of protection or whatever?
Bubble protection, yeah.
You had a like anti-life thing?
Anti-life thing.
Yeah, the enemy couldn't get within I think 10 feet of you.
Uh,
It was a scroll. You used a spell scroll.
oh, scroll. The scrolls I have is Revivify, Remove Curse, Lesser Restoration, Beacon of Hope, Guardian of Faith, and Protection from Evil and Good.
There was 2 more that we had, but don't worry about it.
Yeah, I think those were used. Or maybe
Yeah.
those were in the...
Move list.
whatever. Oh, the Mystery Scroll too. I forgot about that. Mysterious Scroll. Oh, no, wait. That's not a spell scroll. That's just stuff. I don't remember anything about something that makes it so no one can get within 10 feet of me. Unless you're talking about a spell.
It was a spell scroll that you got from the White Dragon, I think. Anyway, Tony, what I was planning to do is I was planning to use Bless
Okay.
on 3 targets. Those
Okay.
3 being the Griffin, Sir Bramble, and Thorfel.
Okay.
Oh shoot. I don't think I actually put that scroll in my inventory.
That's okay. Okay. Anything else?
No.
Okay. Alright. Well, I will see if Sir Bramble can hit. Okay, first attack. Okay. Second attack. It's a miss.
He should have advantage though. So
Oh, okay. Alright, so we have 1. That'll hit no matter what. And 1 more attack. Okay, so he hit all 4 times.
Adult Green Dragon.
Yeah. Okay.
Is it the Green Dragon's turn?
Not yet.
Okay,
Dragon.
maybe you should change back to Bramble.
It's still on Bramble.
No, it's Adult Green Dragon.
Not on my screen.
Am I the only one seeing a dark green dragon?
No, I see two adult green dragon.
Okay.
What am I supposed to be seeing?
The name of
Uh,
the DM character is supposed to be Sir Bramble, but it's a dark green dragon.
Oh, I mean,
it.
it's just the name. It doesn't really matter. So.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a
I
plot
mean,
point.
ultimately, it doesn't mean anything, yeah, but it's easier to keep control of who actually does stuff
okay.
if it's the
For
proper name.
me, it's on Sir Bramble. So that's what matters right now.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay. The dragon is dead.
Nice.
Yay. High level fighter, yay.
Yeah.
Hooray for us.
Everybody roll perception checks, though. Okay. So Delphi already noticed. Aver, you'll notice this. Sir Bramble presently has 2 shadows.
I remember you writing that in the chat yesterday.
And this is as he's using the Blade of Eternal
Yes.
Flame and Shadow.
Aver also notices that Sir Bramble looks slightly different at the moment. He has a couple of Aasimar features that he did not previously have before.
Interesting.
Blue will also notice that.
Demon.
Demon?
Demon. We need to kill him.
It's it's Aasimar traits, not demonic traits.
They both. You know what's the difference? What's really the difference? Did you ever think about that?
One is an angel, the other is a demon. Or
Technically, yeah. But
what's the third one from the there's devil, demon, and angel, and yeah.
Well,
Devil, demon, angel, yes. Devil is from the house, demon is from the what's I forgot the place.
Sir Bramble.
And angels or celestials is servants of the gods.
Holds the sword back out for Delphina to...
Delphina?
Delphina?
Delphinium.
Yes. Holds the sword out for her to take the sword back.
Okay.
When she takes the sword back, Sir Bramble only has 1 shadow.
Does Delphi have 2 now?
Yes.
I'd like to make an Arcana check.
Okay.
Me too. Roll good. Please, roll good.
Okay.
Okay.
So the traits that you have seen pass between Sir Bramble and Delphi are those that you have seen before. And those traits belong to the Fey Lord that had previously talked to you.
Okay.
Was I there for that session?
You were not.
No.
Okay. Okay. Yes.
So, based on your assumptions and understanding of Fey/divine magic, a fragment of Fu's soul is attached to the sword.
Okay.
Which is why Sir Bramble was able to wield it without attuning to it. And why the sword was able to heal Delphi without anybody else interacting with the sword.
Ah.
Okay. Yeah. Abraham would have studied the sword almost immediately after he found out it was magic. That's kind of his thing. He likes to study magical items and stuff. So once he learns something is a magical item or has any kind of power, fey, divine, or whatnot, he likes to learn a little bit about it. If it's dangerous, he'll do it from afar. Like, if it's... he'll poke it up with a stick, but he'll still try to study it.
So the sword itself, its abilities are listed in the Discord chat.
Yep.
So, anyway. As combat ends, the stag approaches and bows to everyone and says, "Thank you. It's been a long time since we've been able to open the doors to the Vale. You may now pass and enter."
Oh, so that's why you didn't want us to enter before. Okay.
Okay.
Where did Blue and Doc...
Where did I what?
you were gone on my screen for a sec. I see that you're back.
Never existed.
Does anybody need healing? I can do some healing.
Same here.
I'm
Yeah.
A-okay.
Yeah,
I
Sir
didn't take
Bramble.
any damage.
Yeah, Sir Bramble and Delphi are both like, we need to rest before we do anything else.
Yeah.
Because before the last healing, Sir Bramble was down to 3 hit points.
I'd like to use Cure Wounds. I get a free use of it.
Okay.
So, let's see. I will use my Periapt of Wound Closer whenever I roll a hit point die to. Oh, that's never mind. That's just for me. However, then I will use the. I will use the Necklace of Prayer Beads. I will use Cure Wounds at level 2. So that'll be 17 wounds. Yeah.
Okay. On Sir Bramble or
Sure.
Delphi?
Sir Bramble.
Okay.
How many does he need?
He's at 29 out of 51.
Okay, and then I can do.
Delphi's at 5 out of 23.
Okay. Are we gonna take a rest anytime soon?
The stag says you may feel free to rest here.
Okay. Short rest or long rest?
Oh. I'm gonna say you probably should do a long rest.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
everybody has spent stuff.
I have spent the least. Yep. Okay. Then I will do long rest.
Is being bloody just being wounded?
No,
Bloodied is half hit points or less. So for me, for example, I have 18 hit points. So if I had, if I had 9 hit points, I would be bloodied. And then long rest. Hero resources. I did spend. Okay. Yeah. I guess we're doing a long rest.
The stag also says you can safely rest in the veil if you wish as well.
Oh, I already did the long rest.
That's fine. It's up to you guys.
We could just move my long rest, doing it to inside the veil, if we want to do that instead.
I would rather rest outside of the veil, just to be safe.
You would rather rest where?
Outside of the veil, to
Okay.
be safe.
Sure. Okay,
That's my
everybody
personal
long
thought.
rest.
I didn't.
Rest where?
let's see. First thing, close that. Long rest. Long rest. Okay.
Are you gonna do long rest for Delphi as well?
I did. Okay.
I think the Adult Green Dragon's also resting with us.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
a bit worried about him for that fight.
Yeah.
I did
Tony
not hear
says
that.
it. Something about the dragon resting with us as well.
Yeah.
Because just it looks like it's a dark green dragon when you think it's when you say it's Sir Bramble.
Yeah. I was a little worried about the dragon after that fight. That was pretty bad.
It's kind of funny to see. Even though it's a glitch, it's kind of funny.
All right. Everybody, you can put your tokens down here in the corner in this lower left-hand side of the map.
Is the map scaled correctly?
No.
It looks.
No. But you're not going to be doing combat on this map, so.
Okay.
So you see the towers. One tower has been destroyed by a massive fire, and the odd thing about the tower is, though it is still smoking, the damage from the tower appears to be ancient. And the large stone in the center of the veil, you also see signs that at one point in time it had been a tower.
So is this just a portion of the veil, or is this the whole thing?
This is just a portion of the veil.
Okay.
The veil itself is enormous. In the distance, you see what appears to be pasture land. There is a herd of horses. There's a cottage in the distance. There are lots and lots of songbirds and other small Fey. Once you enter the veil, it's like walking into a living location that is filled with constant but natural music. And as you're standing there, people start emerging from the towers. You see 3 old men, one of which is hunchback. You see a pair of twins, one male, one female. and you see a woman who has long dark hair, and that is the current residence of the Vale.
Would any of these be the people that we were previously tasked with finding?
Yes. As you're standing there, you are approached by an old man, one of the old men. He has a fairly long beard. He looks at you and looks at everybody else over and goes, well, you survived your trials and you've made it through. Congratulations. I assume this is the group that tried to deliver the message previously. Well, don't all speak up now.
I think Doc's
I
looking
found
there.
an agreement.
Okay. He's like, so, any new word from our son, or in my case, our grandson?
Fu was not their grandson, correct?
Fu is
Not even
actually the oldest man's grandson.
Oh. But he's also like a demigod?
Yes, Fu is. So, part of the conversation that you had with Fu back in Helfilig was that Fu was a descendant of a group of Immortals that lived in the Vale. Now, the Immortals themselves are not demigods. But Fu has achieved being a demigod through other actions.
Okay.
And these are Immortals in lifespan only. They can actually still be killed. They do, of course, each have the skills of their ages to aid them. So, in that sense, you get the sense that each individual standing in front of you is quite potentially very lethal, but their nature is not one of lethality.
Okay. The Horse Lord.
Horse Lord? Sorry, what?
And we're going to pause it there for today.
All right.
Hello. Sorry about that.
Hello.
Just in time, they made it to the Vale.
Fantastic.
Yay!